Hello. Welcome to Pixel Starships. I have another edition for you. Today we'll be talking about the new collection by Savvy Soda. So they have a new collection that just came out. I wanted to show you guys. These are the Kenny GIFs. Okay, so Kenny GIFs. So this is like a limited time edition that starts off at $9.99. You get one pod, and if you spend $19.99, you get two pod, and you get an apple, a plus 12 apple that attacks. Okay, and then you get these Kenny GIFs, and you get 35 doves and 2,500 cash. I think this is probably the most if you're gonna buy it, buy this one. Before it started at 10%, but for this update, they upgraded it a little bit more to be about 40%. So let me just show you what this new collection does. Um, okay, so here it is. So these are Kenny Gist pods. So what do? You buy the pods and you open them, and then inside there's about 7 characters. Okay, so let me start with this one. This one is a beer bread. Look like a. Okay, so this one is a. So this is what the perk does itself. It's a 100% revive, and you get you have two. I think you can start off at like about 40% HP. And I think it maxes out at 70% HP. So that means if this guy has 10 HP, if he dies, he'll revive with 4. If he has 20, he'll revive with like about maybe 8 HP. Okay, so this really works well, especially if you get killed and you revive. At least you still have the crew to reuse, or you can support your rooms and different things. It makes it harder for people to kill you. So this is a pretty good. It's kind of like same thing as a bunch of these um, um, other perks, like a cats and also lost lovers. A bunch of those. I think cyanide. I think that was part of it too. Um, okay, so basically, so this is a pretty good perk. Beginning at 40%, it's worthwhile to test out. And if you're looking for a new easy way to get some characters, check out this one. This is a pretty good one. Okay, so this beer is actually might be a clone of Voltaire. Voltaire. So it's pretty good support for weapon. And then because it revives, it's also pretty good. Has good repair and everything. Okay, so this is beer. Okay, let's go take a look at the next one. This one is Burb. Um, it's a bird. Okay, so he has a rush for 12, a rush of 12 HP, so 45. So this might be the same as a gray swarm lord. So that's starts with a 45 ability, and then pilot. So it's really good for pilots. If you're running pilot, this is a really good character to have, especially has revive options, right? So Swarm Lord doesn't have it, so this is even off the bat, it's a pretty decent character already. 24, and then you have Rush with it. Okay, so next one you have here is the Kojo. It's a dog. Tiny temper mustache. Okay, so he has 11 HP, and it has 7 ability, and then 25 engineering and 23 pilot. It has gas. So this Kojo is actually might be the same thing as Panda. It's a special character called Panda. So I think 11 HP and then a 7 ability. So it's a pretty decent for a pilot and also engineering. So if you're using those for the support rooms, it's pretty good. And I think the other version is an animal, has a critter, so it can have bloodlust. But this one has a revive, so which is good if you're using it for at least camping in rooms. It can at least survive some hits, and then if it dies, it can revive again to fight again. So this is actually a pretty, like I said, the character is pretty decent. The power level and everything is pretty decent. But now you have a revive element to go on top of it. Especially if you have like you max out this perk to 70%. So you get at least 7 HP, so which is pretty significant, Okay. Our next one is Mimi. Okay, is also a rush, and he has 55. 55 rush, and then 9 HP, and then 22 weapon. I can't think of who he might be. Oh, okay. I think this is the same thing as um, the jack-o'-lantern. I think same thing as a jack-o'-lantern, pretty much like a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, so this is a jack-o'-lantern from the spooky set, but now this set has a revive, so which is a pretty decent. Jack-o'-lantern is a special character too, so it's a pretty decent and pretty strong character too. Very useful for the spooky set, so you can probably make use of it for this KennysGif set. All right, and then next one we have Poku. Okay, so this one is 11 HP and is 280 ability, and I think this is a phase. So this is actually the same thing as a phone grill. I think the one from the spooky set. So um, yeah, so this is like pretty decent for boarders, especially boarding ships of them. Might be a good set to consider using them for lone girl. Okay, I think the next one on the list. Okay, this one is Pico, and then I think this one has 10 HP and then 20 ice ability. 26 science, and then the ice blast. So this one might be the same thing as the newer character that just came out, the Tesla. So the Teslas are science. So this is really good support side for science. Ice on science is pretty good. So it's pretty good character, especially now you have a vibe. So now you can sustain the. If you get killed for whatever reason, at least you can revive and come back and support the room that you want to support. So this is actually the same thing as Tesla. Okay, and then the last one here is, I got this one already. Pico. Am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. Where did it go? Pico. Okay, this one, Powerful Pico. So this one has 13 HP and 300 ability as Ice Blast, and it's 23 Science, 28 Engineering. So this one is actually a legendary character. So it's the same thing as a Galactic Sprite. So basically, you get almost like a legendary character if you get this powerful Puku. Okay, so it's really fast run speed. So it's almost, yeah, it's like a legendary character. Pretty, now you have a revive ability, especially if you use it for HP. It can become a pretty tanky one if you're using it for repair and support. Okay. Okay, so let me see what else we have. So we got that one. I think I got all of them. Powerful Piku. Got the Kojo dog. So I think I got pretty much all the characters. Okay, so let me double check it. Let me pull up the the. Okay, so I pulled up all the stats. You can see it all here. So you can see all the stats for each one of these characters. Um, what will they do? So feel free to pause the screen and take a look at it, zoom in a little bit, and you can see all the stats in one page. Okay, so this is a pretty relatively good. All these characters are pretty good in their class, and but you have to kind of figure a way to make use of them for whatever purpose. I think some people might be able to use it for telespam. And then some people will probably use it for missile, and then some people might be able to use it for pilot too. So you have two pilot characters in here that is usable. So Gray Swarm Lord and also the like a panda clone. So that's good. And then you have also Engine with a powerful Puku, and then Pico with science. So this is Tesla, another Tesla. So all these characters are pretty top notch. So even if it's you don't you get a couple of these, it might be worthwhile to kind of test out. Even stand alone without the ability, you're still able to use it to do something with it. Okay, so it's if you want to buy it, you can buy it for 19.99, and you get two of these. But I think also another way you can get it is you can use the season pass. The season pass is not bad. It's like it's only 8.99, but you get a whole bunch of these additional items. But you get two pods. You get one pod here, and you get another pod here, and you get all these additional items with that. So this one is a lipstick that gives you +7 attack. If you combine all three, you can make it into a special. And then the next one is a 75 is this. What is it? It's a mailbag accessory. Okay, and then you have another one of these apple bombs. Um, okay, and the tie, 13 science. I think this one might be one of the highest sciences. So if you buy it, you get one of these for free, and then on top of it, you combine all three, you get another one. Okay, and then this bird is just a sticker. Okay, so basically you get for 8.99 versus 19.99, you get like all of these, so you get all of these. So you get all these items. You get all the items plus two additional pods. So 8.99 versus 19.99. So it might be worthwhile just to buy this pod, buy the season pass, so that you can check, at least get at least two pods and check it out. If it's good enough, you can buy a couple more to complete at least a set for whatever purpose you use. So this is a good way to kind of, if you're a beginner, a good way to build it out. And if you need another crew, a group of support crew, this might be a good way to add additional crew to your ship. And also because some of these crew, if you have to buy it individually, it costs like $9 to $10, $20 sometimes when it comes out for different sales. Okay, so you can check it out, the premium, and then also you can check it out here. Over here. You can check it out here on the KennysGifs and get buy one of these packs. So for 9.99, 9.99, and then 19.99 for this one. So definitely worthwhile to buy. I'm actually a diamond, so I mean, I'm not like a heavy whale. I mean, I do buy stuff. I buy it to support Savvy Soda. I do buy it to support the game so that the developers can continue to improve it. But of course, I'd love to kind of have some of these collections just to, I mean, they are pretty cute looking little characters to have. So I think some people, I know somebody bought like 20 of these because they like these characters. They just look so cute. And then, but I think that now it becomes a little bit more usable. Hopefully that you guys can find use for these and then make it your own and build it into your own strategies. So okay, so I hope this video helps. If it did, please leave a like and leave a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.